Happy Saturday. So good to see you on a chill Saturday morning. I feel like I've been here before. Started up early on this self-care Saturday. Keisha Sharp Jefferson joining you this morning. I am the Life Change Strategist. You can book a free complimentary discovery call with me, the life coach with the most, ready to help you. Book a discovery session at KeishaSharp.com or slide into my inbox. If you need some help during this time. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Keisha Sharp Jefferson, the Life Change Strategist, helping you navigate change in your life, career, and relationships. That's my specialty, to get clarity for you. Speaking of clarity, you hear that nice jazz sound this morning? I do not own the rights to the music. It's Tim Cunningham. Let's chill. Going to talk about rocking your platform in just a few moments here. So we've got a couple of folks on the line. I want you to share out the video. I will not be long this morning, I promise you. I feel like I have put in my time this morning on these live shots and on these broadcasts. But you know, I'm demonstrating to you what I'm asking you to do. God has given us these platforms to be able to share our message, to be able to use our gift. So I'm doing what I'm asking you to do, and that's to rock out your platform. Will it annoy some people? Absolutely. Will some people say it doesn't take all that? Absolutely. And I'm going to go ahead and fade him out this morning. Good morning. I can't see who you are this morning, but if you just share the video out, just press share, I would certainly appreciate it. Look at one of my friends on here. I think this is my friend, DJ Marvin. What's up, my friend? Again, if someone asks you about your music choices, just contact me and I'll select you a good one. That sounds good, my friend. Happy Saturday. I hope that you're having a blessed day. We're going to move right on. And listen, we are going to give you one more opportunity this morning to sign up for our program, my program, which teaches you how to stand front and center and dominate your speaker and teacher platform. If you know someone who actually needs the training, I want you to share it out. If that person happens to be you, I want you to sign up for the training. It's tomorrow. We're down to the wire. I'm coming on because we only have literally 2 spots left. 2 spots. And if I have been talking to you, if you believe that it is a training that can help you, who am I talking to? I'm talking to my teachers out there. Those of you who have a gift of teaching people how to do something. Talking to my trainers out there. Talking to my speakers out there. You have a golden opportunity right now, speakers, motivational speakers. You have a golden opportunity. I'm talking to coaches out there. If you are a coach, a life coach, and you don't feel that you're getting maximum traction, you have an opportunity right now to rock your platform front and center. And I have to show you this funny picture. I don't know if you all will be able to see this, but here's my faithful friend. And sorry, y'all, I've got my shorts on this morning. But here's my faithful friend hanging out with me. This is my doggie. That's Miss Lexi, my faithful friend, hanging out with me this morning as I'm talking to you all about my business course, right? I just had to give her a shout out because she is a faithful friend to her mommy. So anyway, all this past week, I shared some ways that you're able to maximize your gifting, some ways that you're able to use free resources. If you are a minister, if you're a coach, if you're a teacher, if you're a speaker, one of the platforms that you need to be on is YouTube. You're able to upload your videos absolutely free. And after a certain point, after getting so much traction, YouTube will give you the opportunity to get paid when you get enough people to watch your videos and to follow you. And really, it's sort of a pay-per-click sort of deal. So the more people you get to watch your videos, the more people that you have to, I guess, support YouTube and YouTube says, thank you, we're going to pay you. That's one platform that you should use, okay? YouTube. What's another platform? And I'm sharing this today. Well, I'm on a platform called StreamYard. But how many of you know that Facebook Live and YouTube Live are also great platforms? And I see so many people who are intimidated. And they say, well, you know what? Why am I doing this training? Because I've heard some people say, you know what? I really should be doing more Facebook Live. I really should be taking advantage of it, but I kind of don't know what to do. I kind of don't know how to do. Hey, Pastor Chris and Lady Christy. Hey, my friends. Good morning. Good morning. So I see so many people who are doing that. And I know so many of my pastor friends, and I am not talking about Pastor Chris and Lady Christy. Those are my love bunnies this morning. Love them as a couple, love what they represent. But I see so many people in ministry who have struggled a little bit with what the pandemic has brought us, because they're trying to figure out, okay, how do I reach my audience? Okay, how do I since we can't go to church, what do I need to do to talk to my flock? Well, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. You need to be on some of these live platforms. Let me give you 3 tips to earn more income and to maximize your exposure. Number 1, create a YouTube channel, absolutely free. Number 1. They don't care if you're Beyonce or Timbuktu or Billy Bob. They don't care. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube says, come on our platform. Why? It is the most watched platform in the world. And if you missed my lives earlier this week, you want to know the top money earners on YouTube? They're all under the age of 20. The number 1 wage earner in the world on YouTube, research it. An 8-year-old, 8 years old, making more than $30 million a year for producing videos as part of what's known as Ryan's World. And all he's doing is playing with toys and reviewing toys. So, opportunity, not to play with toys. That's not what I mean. Not saying that, but what I'm saying is an opportunity for you to take your platform and reach the world, okay? Take your gift and reach the world. The number 2 folks making money on YouTube are a group of high school friends. They're all under the age of 20, and they're making more than $20 million. I don't care how you slice it, whether it's 1 million or whether it's 4 million divided among 5 people, doesn't matter. That's a pretty nice payout. Okay, amongst 5 friends to say you're still in school and you're getting such a huge payout. Number 3, a little young lady named Nastia. She and her father do a slice of life sort of videos with her going to the beach and, her doing little things that little girls do. And she's making over $20 million. $20 million. There are other people who are doing makeup tutorials. Some of you know how to apply your makeup really, really well. I'm connected to a number of makeup artists. You makeup artists, you want to make some passive income? Showing people how to do their eyebrows? I'd sign up for that. I need to go watch some people. There's a young lady named It's My Ray Ray. It's My Ray Ray. And she is teaching people how to do, and she just knows how to edit her videos real nice. She's actually absolutely gorgeous, but she's teaching people how to apply their makeup. It's My Ray Ray. And she's making, when you get to a certain number of views, you don't have to work anymore. Not for real, for real. You just keep posting the videos and showing people what to do, And I'm connected to so many makeup artists. Joseph Hardy, Kim Colvin, Vicky Miles, Shadaria Allison, and I almost hate to, Millicent, I think it's Millicent Payne. And I almost hate to call names because I don't want to miss anybody. Y'all can show people how to do makeup on YouTube. People love that stuff. And what's my other friend? I'm looking at her right now. Shanice Marie is another one of my friends. You see these brows? These are called quarantine brows. And I need some help. With these quarantine brows. So anyway, I'm being serious and I'll get out. Again, I want you, if you're on this morning, we have a couple of people watching. I want you to share out the video, okay? Because we have 2 spots that are left and I need some folks to go ahead and sign up for these 2 spots so I can close this out. We can get the training behind us, okay? The training is how to rock your teacher, speaker, and live platforms. It's called Rocket, okay? So secondarily, you can go to YouTube. What's the second thing you need to be doing? Second thing you can do to monetize your gift and maximize exposure is to ask for speaking engagements. Yeah, ask for it. Ask for speaking engagements. Well, Kisa, what if they don't pay me to speak? What if it's just they want me to come and volunteer and be a part of a panel? It still may work for you to maximize your exposure and monetize your gift. It still may work for you. It still may work for you. And I'm going to show you how to make that work for you, even if the speaking engagement does not pay. Hey, I want to shout out one of the folks who signed up. Gloria, my darling, has signed up for the training, and I sure appreciate it. I'm looking forward to hosting you tomorrow. I've been checking you out, Gloria. I've been proud of you. Oh, I've been watching. I've been seeing you step out there and do more live videos. Gloria, by the way, sells paparazzi. She sells jewelry. So if you would like some paparazzi or add some bling to your life, you can contact Gloria Williams. Okay. So Gloria, you see how I just did that? Just gave you a shout out just like that. See? I appreciate you for investing in the training. So again, we only have a couple of spots left. So how to maximize your exposure and monetize your gift. Number one, create a YouTube channel. I don't know how to do that. No problem. Kisa's going to show you exactly how to do it. Easy, easy breezy. Number two, speaking opportunities. What if they're not giving you a speaking opportunity? What if they're not asking you to speak? Do you still have an opportunity there? You sure do. You sure do. I'm going to show you exactly how. What's the third way that you can monetize your gift and maximize your exposure? Using free resources. Facebook Live. It is a huge platform, particularly if you have a business. Now, most of us are familiar with posting on Facebook. Most of us are familiar with posting on Facebook. You know, we post pictures, we post slice of life. Oh, I'm out here with Bay, me and Bay. I do it all the time. Slice of life with my husband, slice of life with my dogs. But if you are running a business, you need to connect with your audience through Facebook Live. Let me give you an example why people like lives so much, because lives are slice of life at this point. How many of you have an interest or have some reality show that you kind of like? Yeah, I'm guilty of it. And if I were to share with you the one that I like, you'd be tickled. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's not the typical one that you think I would like, but I just like this person. I like this person. And so I tune in to what they do. And the person that I tune into is T.I. I like T.I. and T.I. and Tiny and Friends. I really do. I think he's like Southern charm, you know, meets hood. And I just think it's something that's so realistic about what he does. He loves his family. And I absolutely love the love that he has for his family. Rocket.KisaSharp.com. Rocket.KisaSharp.com. $59.99. And when I say rocket, I mean ROCKIT. ROCKIT. Rocket.KisaSharp.com. Within the emails, you're going to look within the emails. You should have all of the instructions related to you signing up for the course. It will include the Zoom link inside the emails. We start tomorrow at 6 p.m. Rocket.KisaSharp.com. If you have not signed up, my question is, what are you waiting for? Number one. Number two, are you maximizing? Can you honestly tell me that you're maximizing your gifting? Can you honestly tell me that you're doing everything that you need to do to maximize your gift during this time? If you're not, I want you to sign up for the course. We're going to spend a couple of hours. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just typing the information in so you'll know exactly when it is. Rocket.KisaSharp.com. $59.99. 2 spaces. Count them. 2 spaces left. 2 spaces. It's going to sell out. I want you to be in the class. It's going to sell out. I'll sell those spaces. I'm not concerned about that. What I am concerned about is you making sure that you maximize your exposure and that you monetize your gift. We are in the middle of this pandemic and we have a divine opportunity. God, let me talk to you a little bit. Let me talk to you a little bit. And once I get off this morning, I don't know that I'll come back on tomorrow to talk about it. Maybe I will. But let me just talk to you for a minute. We have a divine opportunity. I believe that God in this moment has given us an opportunity to reach people we never would have otherwise reached, to talk to people, to have an audience with people we never would have otherwise had an audience with. And my question to you is, because, we're going to move past this pandemic and life may return to more normal. I don't know if it'll ever be back to normal as we have known it, but it'll turn to a more normal way of being as we adjust either to where we are with the pandemic, or if things just kind of calm down as we kind of get more healing and people overcoming the pandemic and less people dying. Things will return back to normal. The pace of life is going to pick back up. Things are going to continue to be business as usual. And my question to you is, when that happens, will you be able to say that you maximized every opportunity, that you maximized the time that was given to you? You have an opportunity right now. It would be a travesty if 5 months down the road, 6 months down the road, you did not take advantage of the time that's given. How can you be better? One of the antidotes, and I will never forget this, before I became married, I spent a lot of time listening to tapes and CDs on marriage and relationships and making sure that I understood men, because I'd suffered so much failure in the arena of relationships, and I was determined to get information. Listen at that note right there. I'd suffered so much failure, so I was determined to get information. Well, one of the things that he talked about was the antidote to getting over a broken heart. The antidote to getting over failure in a relationship was to be productive. Okay? Listen at that. If you listen out of both ears, you'll get something this morning. So if you've experienced failure, or if you have not experienced the success that you think that you should, the antidote is to get more information, to get more training, and to look in an area in which you can be more productive. That is a business tip, but that is a life tip, and I will repeat it. If you are experiencing failure in a certain area of your life, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's relationship, whether it's business, whether it's your health, the key and the antidote to combating that failure is to get information. Now, let me break it down in a practical term. In a practical way, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my pets out here on the patio. In a practical way, a lot of times we as Christians, we will go to church and we will go and get the information. We'll go and get the encouragement on how God says to deal with such and such situation. And that's what keeps us going. It's almost like you go to the church and the church is just like you can take a deep breath. You've had a hellacious week. You go into the church house, the minister. I had my friends on here, the Collins, Pastor and Lady Collins on here earlier this morning. I don't know if they're still on, but you go to the church house, and God speaks a word to the minister. Thank God for our ministers and our pastors. He speaks a word to them. And in speaking a word to them and speaking a word through them, it speaks directly to our situation. And guess what? We know how to handle that situation now. When we have challenges, we know how to effectively handle challenges. We know how to effectively respond to challenges. Okay. When we go to the church house and when we hear the word of God. Well, that's all that this training is about. When we go and we sit down and we add this as another tool inside our arsenal. Oh my gosh. When we add this as another tool inside our arsenal, this is what no. Okay. We add a training tool inside our arsenal. And why do we do that? Because we want to experience success in that area. If you're not experiencing the success that you want, this is a tool that you can put in your arsenal. The great thing is, consider it an investment, because you'll have access to the replay and you can go back over and over again. And me keeping this class small, I'm able to answer your questions. I'm able to even give you some laser coaching that night, okay? Later on, I'm going to open up these classes to a much bigger audience, you understand? But at $59.99, I thought it was affordable, okay? I thought it was affordable, but it's something that you can have access to for your life. I'm looking for people who are ready to move and who are ready to understand how to make a bigger impact, okay, as it relates to their platform. So I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I have dogs, and my husband brought out some breakfast for me. I told him that I wanted some breakfast. So guess what I got? I got some shrimp and grits and toast. And I have my little dear dog Bella here, who saw that Papa brought some food out. And so she's up sniffing to see if she can get some of my shrimp and grits. But what she needs to know is it ain't happening today. You know, I'm one of those black pet parents. And and all of this goodness is going to stay with me. So shout out to the hubby this morning. But Lord Jesus, you know, he's got to go out and he's got to take care of some stuff today. But I'm like, honey, it makes it so hard for you to leave when you do stuff like this. So let me give my husband, Marcus Jefferson, a shout out today and say thank you for fixing me breakfast this morning. And y'all, listen, we're going to close out. The class is going to sell out. And I'm sorry about my dogs acting up in the background. Oh, gosh. Gloria says, I'm ready. Gloria, I applaud you for taking the step and for signing up for the course. Hey, guys, let's stop it, okay? Let's stop it. I'm on the air, okay? Thank you. So, Jesus, y'all. Do you hear these two? I'm like, can somebody come get them? Does anybody want a little corgi and a Shar-Pei or lab mix? Can y'all come get them? But you know, this is the great thing about being live. I mean, you know what? It's live action, and really and truly, you see one of my viewers here saying LOL. Why? Because it's hilarious. But you know what? You just keep rolling. But you know, because of what we're dealing with now, everybody working from home. You know, we've got the kids. We're out here. You hear the birds chirping. You hear the dogs. Whatever. Just going to keep on rolling. I'm going to keep on rolling because it's part of it. Okay. So anyway, if you have not signed up, I want you to sign up for rocket.keisasharp.com. And that's rockit.keisasharp.com. It will be held tomorrow. We'll start at 6 p.m. I am prepared to go on as long as I can to help you. I need to be off at 10 because we're going to do a special commentary live on the Breonna Taylor verdict. Got to talk about that and got to encourage my people to get out and vote. Have to do that. And somebody said to tell Marcus that he's one of the last of the good rocking men. Hey, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. I ask and he provides. He asked what I wanted this morning. He said, would you like for me to cook you something? And I said, yes, honey, can you? So he did. So shout out to my husband this morning. Big time. Shout out to those of you who have signed up for the course, rockit.keisasharp.com, Sunday, September 27th. That's tomorrow, by the way, starting at 6 p.m. By the time we're finished, here's my promise to you. You'll have the tools that you need to monetize your gift and to maximize your exposure. My goal in hosting this training is to put money in your pocket. I cannot go and create the YouTube account for you. I cannot go and sit in front of your camera, in front of your computer. I cannot go and sit in front of your cell phone, okay? I can't do that and press the play button, okay? And press play. I can't do that. I can't do that. But what I can do is I can eliminate every excuse or eliminate most of the excuses about why you haven't done that. Listen, I'm not gonna tell you it's gonna be an immediate fix. I'm not promising immediate. What I am promising is to help you have information, the way that you combat this, not seeing the results that you want, you not having the exposure that you need, is to give you information. That's what I can do, and that's what I aim to do. So if you say, I don't need it, but I know one of my friends said, then guess what? Share out the broadcast or share out the flyer that we have created. The flyer is on my page. Share out the flyer and say, hey, this is something I thought you might be interested in. Because here's what I want you to remember too, and I'm going to close with this because you've been so amazing on this Saturday morning. And plus I've got breakfast waiting for me, so I have to go eat. I've been going live since 8 o'clock this morning with self-care. Here's the thing that we realize. It's not you spending. I don't want you to look at it as you spending that $59.99. I don't want you to look at it as that. I want you to consider it as an investment in you. an investment in you. So you're going to get some tips, but you're also going to get individualized coaching if you want. I can take your situation. I'm an idea base. I can take your situation and I can give you some ideas on how you specifically can monetize whatever your gift is. So I know that there are people who are out there who are afraid, who are nervous about going on live, who say, I should have done it, but I've just hesitated. No problem. No problem. I can help you get to the place where you understand and you have the tools to combat the hesitation and to go ahead and make the leap. No, ma'am. Stop. So, sorry, talking to the dogs, y'all. So, yes, ma'am, Miss Gloria, I don't think I could have said it any better. Miss Gloria says it is an investment. It's an investment in your gift. So, I'm ready to show up. And for those of you who have made the decision to show up as well, I salute you. Gloria, I salute you. And I'm looking forward to it. So, again, I'm going to leave you with the event date. It's tomorrow at 6 p.m. It's rocket.keisasharp.com. rocket.keisasharp.com. And my question to you is, what are you waiting for? It is an investment in you. It's an investment in your business. And it's an investment because you have something that God has given you that the world needs to see and the world is waiting to see. You, when he sent you to this planet, he deposited gifts and talents in you that are not present in anyone else, gifts and talents that no one else has on this earth. So if you say, well, Keisa, I feel I'm a motivational speaker, but there's so many other people who are motivational speakers. I don't really want to do that. I hear you. Let me give you my example, not to be selfish, but because this is my example. My example is I'm a life coach. And when I spent, and the discovery of that process was after April, when I ended up leaving my corporate job after 12 years, I prayed and I asked the Lord, okay, God, I know that you've called me to be an entrepreneur. I want to make sure that I understand what you want me to do. So one of the ways that I get clarity in everything that I do is I write, because I'm a big believer in your heart, in my heart, having every answer that we need. Your heart knows. Your heart knows. So you have to, a lot of times, write it out, and the answer will manifest itself in that. And I'm a big person on journaling over time. So you may catch me, sometimes it takes a little longer. Sometimes, I normally have a gauge of about 10 days. So I was sitting down writing. And after that 10th day, it became so evident that life coaching was what Keisa was called to do. So let me apologize for my pets. I'm a black mama and we don't play that. So it became hey guys, mom is trying to host a live shot. So I thank you so much. Appreciate you for using your quiet outside voice. Thank you. You see, you have to talk to them. You have to use psychology, even on dogs. As I was saying, so I spent some days writing, and I knew that life coaching was what I was called to be and who I was called to be. And I'll be honest with you, I wanted to question God and say, God, really? Really? I mean, I dealt with some life coaches. I'd kind of seen some practices, and I thought, do I really want to do that, Gloria? Would you come get Bebe's dogs? Can somebody come get Bebe's dogs out here? I mean, I'm trying to work and I'm trying to provide a better lifestyle for them, so they can continue to eat and have dog kibble. So, I mean, just disrespectful out here, barking and acting like it's you hear them? You hear them? I mean, geez. I mean, I'm trying to work to provide kibble and housing for them and to keep them comfortable. It's about to be cold. You have to buy them clothes, but no respect, no appreciation from these pets. I mean, none. Julius, what's good, my friend? Oh, what's good? Julius White, longtime broadcaster, used to be a broadcaster here on 98.7 KISS FM. And all of those stations. So good to see you, my friends. So good to hear from you this morning. Good morning. So anyway, I spent some time journaling, and I knew that Keisha Sharp Jefferson has been called to be a life coach in this season. So I stepped up to the plate. So in everything that I do, even in sitting here this morning, I spend time with you, but I'm spending time from a perspective. You hear me as a media trainer. I made the decision to go ahead and offer up my giftings and talents and to use that. But I also on the other side, I'm a life coach. I'm an encourager, lifelong encourager. I am a double certified life coach because it is because guess what, y'all? I invest in my gifting. I'm going through a second certification. I'm concluding a second certification program now for coaching. I'm already a certified life coach. But because I believe in it, because I want to be the best, because I want to give myself to life coaching, I have invested in another certification. I'm investing in a coach. Do I have to do it? No, because coaching is one of the things that you don't have to be certified in order to be a life coach. You really don't. You don't have to be certified to be a motivational speaker. No, you don't. But by my certification, what I'm saying is I'm investing in myself and in my training. I'm investing in a life coach who just speaks to me. There's something about her that just speaks to me. I think she's real. I think she's raw, and I think she's sincere. So I have invested in her business. Hear what I'm saying? I have invested in her business because I believe in her business, and I believe that what I make happen for others, God will make happen for me. So when I invest in someone else's business of life coaching, when I invest in someone else's business of selling jewelry, like my friend Gloria here with paparazzi, when I invest in other people, God will cause people to invest in me. So I have no shame. I have no shame in asking people to invest in what I do, because you're not getting somebody who's spouting off the top of their head statistics. Anybody can go on YouTube, anybody can go on Google now and start searching and reading and give you all sorts of statistics on anything you want, on how to be they can teach you how to be a surgeon, darn near. They can teach you how to apply your makeup. They can teach you how to gain YouTube followers. They can teach you how to, speak in front of people. They can teach you all of that stuff. Here's the difference. I'm not teaching from head knowledge. I'm not teaching just from head knowledge, because there's a training that goes with it. There's information that goes with it. I'm teaching from experience. I have over 25 years of experience as a communicator. First began in 1994 as a junior at the University of Alabama, on the University of Alabama campus, when I started on public radio and also public television. I hosted some free shows on public television. I say it's the gift that keeps on giving, because I am still on TV. And it led me to, in 1995, I was hired as a broadcast news anchor in Tupelo, Mississippi. So you're talking about somebody who's been working at a network level, who understands how to connect with your audience, who understands crisis communications. I left there, went to the American Red Cross, worked in broadcast news for about 10 years, left there, went to the American Red Cross as a crisis communicator, flying all over the country, talking to national media outlets about how to handle crises, particularly weather crises related to the American Red Cross. Left there and went to corporate America as a spokesperson, dealing with speaking to the media. I used to work at Alabama Power. No shame in saying that. Great position, great job. Absolutely loved that. Talking to the media, you normally would see me in times of crisis, talking about power outages and everything. Why? It was what I was trained to do. So, when storms come now, when things happen now, I jokingly say, I don't really know how to handle that, because for so long I've always been on in talking to the media. And I was hired for that because I had been a member of the media. So I knew how to talk to them. Y'all, I'm giving you an opportunity to tap that experience. Some of you may need to understand how to get onto your local media, how to get on there and how to get them to interview you. I can help you with all of that. I am a resource. Use me as a resource. For my time, yes, I'm attaching a cost to it. But listen, it can be so much more. But I thought that the cost was affordable. Again, I'm hosting a small set of people because I want to do some individualized coaching and some individualized strategizing. So sorry about Bebe's dogs this morning. So sorry, but we're going to keep on going. Julius says he's on the Black Information Network. Thank you, Julius, for saying congrats on the new mission. Julius said I did so well. They blamed me for the storms in the first place. LOL. Listen, Julius, they probably blame us all. I mean, I used to just hate when the storms came, but I mean, it was where I was most comfortable and where I shined because I had so much experience in crisis communication. So it is what I do. And that's why I'm standing here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, people, I could take criticism for this. I could say, oh, nobody wants to hear what I have to say. No, you have a voice, Kisa. And I'm telling you who are watching, you have a voice. So you know what? These platforms are available. So let's use them. So I'm going to leave you right now with the information, rocket.kisasharp.com, rockit.kisasharp.com. I think I actually have a comma in there. That's wrong. It happens tomorrow, September 27th, 6 p.m. The cost $59.99 to sign up. That's a bargain because you get access to the information for a lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a great Saturday morning. I still have my food here. I have fasted and I have prayed. That's a little joke, but I have been without food. And so I'm about to go eat. Compliments of my lovely husband. So have a wonderful morning. And again, I hope that you sign up. I want you to sign up. It will sell out. So I want you, hopefully it'll be you in the class. Okay. So have an amazing morning. I absolutely love you. Mwah. Take care of yourself. Remember, the pandemic is still out there. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Suit up. Wash your hands, wear your masks, and I want you to have an amazing Saturday, okay? Go out and do something to enjoy yourself too. Bye. I'll see you later. Rocket.kisasharp.com.